All right, so in this uh clip right here, we're going to be taking a look at NBA YoungBoy's this clip in which he's saying that he's terrified of people in his latest interview with Billboard. Um, you know, first things first, NBA YoungBoy is one of these artists that doesn't really do interviews. You know, it's just he's just one of those artists that like put out the music and you know listen to the. I don't. He doesn't do interviews. Almost no interviews. Not that many. Even if he does do some, he's just one of those. Hey, let me do. Let me focus on the music, and that's it. But obviously, he has a publicist that he has a publicist in the record company in which he signed to are trying to make him more human. And with that being what it is, he probably had to, they probably threw some stipulations of, hey, we don't know you, we don't have a personality factor to sell your music. I mean, we know you make a lot of music and, people go and listen to your music and you have millions and billions of streams and millions and billions of streams on certain platforms, and that's all good and well and fine, but there's no actual personality factor in all of this. The thing that makes a artist relatable is the fact that they can grasp who you are outside of your music. Even people like The Weeknd or Future, um, these are your people who will do dozens and dozens of records and stack them together like a neat little family in a mansion and begin to pump out as much music as they can without ever actually talking to a media or, speaking to a magazine or talking on video, going to a podcast and talking to somebody. Things of that nature. Somebody like Bryson Tiller, who, even if he does an interview, it's not going to be on camera. Like, I remember vividly, I watched a Hot 97 interview and he didn't want it on camera. Like, he wanted to just do strictly audio. So it's things like that that make you like understand that, like, okay, this is touch and go, and this person is not really an extrovert. They're more of a introvert. They don't really want a lot of eyeballs on them as far as like, hey, let me get a personality of who you are. So the relatability of the music can match up with the fanatic who is either spending the money or streaming the music or the
About
album.
I just have a lot of people that know me, I guess. I'm terrified of people. I am very scared of people. Like on my kids. I am terrified of people. And I am very shy. But I never knew why once I walk on the stage, I could get it done and leave. But I'm terrified of people. People are cruel. It's like we can't control ourselves. So you never know what someone will do you. I'm not famous.
You're gonna find this crazy when I say that I think this is like, at first when I seen like, because I had like looked at this a little bit, it looked like a lot like Like it really looked like what is it? The whole entire interview looked like a AI orchestrated orchestrated video in which young boy is sitting on this. Like I'm just gonna give you guys a visual. Young boy is sitting in this chair, and it's a blue screen, like a blue screen behind him. Like this is all of this is feels like a mirage in some sort of way. It doesn't even feel like he's there because of the way he looks in the interview. Um, gather whether it's real or not is to be remain in question. Um, and when I say real, I mean like the emotional part of it. Him talking about he doesn't, he's scared of people. Um, I feel as though like he's one of the richest rappers who doesn't really flaunt his money, because of like whatever the situation is with him. You don't really see him on social media like that. Uh, and he just drops music countless times. Like, I mean, Young Boy drops so much that it's hard to keep up if you're not somebody who's a cult like fan of his. Uh, but do I believe that a famous person can be scared of just human interaction or people? Yeah, especially when you have all the money you can ask for, and you hide your personality from the public. Yeah, I do believe that's possible. Um, is this real? Is this really who he is? I mean, he just told you what it is, but hey, is it an act or is it real? I'm not sure. Only time will tell.